Recovering people pleasers, get up in here. Let's have a meeting. What if I told you that you trying to please others is actually you betraying yourself? Would it make you think about it differently? Let's talk about it. So I am a recovering people pleaser, and I know so many people who are burnt out, resentful, and bitter because they put everyone else first and they say yes when they really want to say no. And here's the thing. People pleasing is the hardest thing to break. I won't say the hardest. It is hard to break because it comes with so much guilt. When you don't have practice or a foundation setting boundaries, doing it feels like pulling teeth. So then you people please because it feels easier. But here's really the thing. Every single time that you say yes when you mean no, you're actually teaching yourself and other people that their needs matter more than yours. What they need matters more than your capacity, your ability, your wanting to do it, right? Your mental health, your well-being. You're telling other people that I'm just going to always say yes no matter what state I'm in, no matter what I want to do, no matter what's actually going on in my life. I don't matter. When I realized that about people pleasing, I was like, oh, hold on. I'm telling people that I don't matter by trying to do something. That's crazy. That's literally the opposite effect I was trying to have. And once I realized that, it became a fruitless effort, because if I'm people pleasing to try to make people pleased, but it's actually teaching you that I have low self-worth and no boundaries, and that is going to give you a buddy pass to try me, and then I'm going to turn into a bitter, resentful person, you're sending me in a cycle of shame and spiral that I don't even need to be in, and I can actually opt out by not doing it, right? So here's the thing. If you are a people pleaser and you know this about yourself, a key sign is, do you find yourself saying yes when you mean no? Do you find yourself volunteering when you have no business? Just because you know how to do a thing doesn't mean you have to do it. Just because you feel bad for somebody doesn't mean you have to help all the time. Just because you had some holes in your schedule didn't mean you have to attend or say yes to the invitation, right? And then it starts to build up this little anger inside. Then you start to feel passive aggressive, snap on people, right? You can exit that whole cycle by prioritizing yourself. When you start to think about it in terms of, I am the one driving the ship of my temple. No one else can make sure that my schedule, my mental health, and my well-being are optimal but me. So if I say yes to things that are going to compromise all of that, I'm going to reap the unfortunate consequence. And as such, I have to put myself at higher priority than whoever else I'm trying to please. Because the truth is, if I'm not well, I can't actually please you anyway. I'll just be a bitter bitch trying to do what you said. You see how that's a completely different energy? When I pour into myself first and I give from the capacity that I have, and I give from a heartfelt place of me wanting to do it, you know how much better that vibe is? Then you'll be really pleased. But if I did it and I didn't want to, and I showed up and I didn't feel like it, I'm out of attitude, and you're not gonna like me. So let's all exit the circle of shame and stop saying yes and stop doing people pleasing. Just saying. Also, if you want to work on any of this stuff, self-worth, people-pleasing, toxic success patterns, this is literally what I work with my clients on every day, because I have been the high-performing woman who had low self-esteem, no boundaries, couldn't say what I need, was doing all the things, and it made me miserable, and it made me unwell. And I have done a ton of research and worked with a ton of practitioners on the right systems to correct that, and now I'm sharing it. I have a program that's launching. This is the pre-sale week. You're actually getting like $450 off of it because I love y'all and this is my first program and I really want people to gain value from it. So hit the link in my bio, girl, because we don't have to live like this. And I don't want you to. So I hope I see you there in the program. And as always, Auntie loves you. Mwah.